Somebody whining and pining and making excuses. You cannot stand laziness, and you will not tolerate lying. All right?
Yeah.
All right, the next thing, you're going to live your life as if out of a suitcase, whether literally or symbolically, meaning you will stay with somebody in his or her home for as long as you want to, then you will leave, and you will make no explanation or apology for it. Now, if you're not living like this, then you are living in a real desperate kind of sickening apologetic life that's making you angry. And you find yourself restless and bored and irritable and not understanding why. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Are you with me?
I'm with you.
All right. So in your walk, you are to go in the situations in your life. It may seem like that you'll be in relationships and you turn the tables over. Literally turn them over. Because your involvement in the relationship is not so much for yourself as it is for the effect of the other people that are involved with you. With me?
Uh-huh.
All right, your Scorpio, going back to the idea that you're private, you're incredibly spiritual. I did not say religious. There's a world of difference between being religious and being spiritual. Okay? And a big difference. And while we're sitting here, let's just flip open something and read something right there.
Judge not, that ye be not judged.
Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Todd, just now, when I said that there's a world of difference between being spiritual and being religious. This is the Holy Bible, the King James Version. We just flipped it open to judge not that ye not be judged. That's what I'm talking about, honey. You, in your life, you are like a revolutionist, or you should be. I don't know how you're living your life. But if you're living your life close to what it is that you are and being true to yourself, you do and things that people don't understand. And it seems like that in places and corners, if people try to corner you, you're like a mad dog. And the reason for that, I have to go back, is because you're involved in the relationships not for what you're getting or not getting, but for the reactions of the people who are involved with you. Did you follow me?
Yeah.
Judge not that ye not be judged. Meaning you are a law unto yourself. So if you you're a contradiction. If you say, all right, so-and-so, I don't want you to do this, but you can do it. You hear me? You can do it. It's not double standard. It's what you are to do in carrying your particular story. We said at the beginning of this show, everybody has a story. So what? The what with you is to do what you want to and not feel guilty about it. And not feel like you've got to explain your actions. Because nothing makes you any madder than for somebody to be asking you where you're going, how long you're going to stay, who did you see, and what did you do while you were there. Oh, you got me?
Got you.
All right. So, I said the word in. I wonder why for Todd. Bridget, we'll have to do that in a minute. But you called tonight, not by accident, honey. Nothing happens by accident. Not a single solitary thing. And you are no longer from this night forward going to ask anybody's permission or validation for you to do what you doggone well want to do, whether it shocks the pants off of everybody on your block, city, and state. You got me?
Yeah, this is blowing my mind.
Okay. Well, I'm glad it's blowing your mind, Todd, because you were ready for it, darling. You know, those who have ears, that's what that book says too. Those who have ears can let them hear. And you are a whirlwind, and you've got something to do. And most people who have something to do really have a hard time trying to find their way in doing it, sweetie, because you want to keep peace while you're doing it. And I'm telling you, that's also in that book. It said, I didn't come to bring peace, but to bring variance. And I'm not getting preaching, because I'm not a preacher, I'm not a psychic, I'm not anything. I'm just somebody who loves life. I love life, and I squeeze every bit of the passion I can out of it. And I can recognize you, honey, because you're full of passion and you've got something to do. Don't apologize, and don't stand behind that door anymore. You kick the door down. You hear me? And go through it.
All right.
Thank you, Todd.
So wait, What's Bridget doing on the show?
What does Bridget do? She is the co-host, and she adds so much beauty and energy and a different perspective. You know, she's 15.
I hear her perspective.
Her perspective? Can you have her perspective?
Yeah.
All right, Bridget, let it roll, honey. What's your perspective on Todd?
I have no idea. Paula's like way over me.
There you go. That's her perspective, honey. But she is honest, and she's gripping life just as it comes, because she'll tell you, as she just did. She doesn't have a clue, but she's working on not letting people influence her. Right, Bridget?
Yeah, I try to follow Paula, but
Don't follow me. I'm going to the ditch. You're going to fall in it. Don't you dare follow me nowhere. Okay? I love you, Todd. Thank you for calling.
It's the most amazing show I've ever seen.
Thank you, darling. I love you, baby. Bye-bye. All right.
Okay.
What we got, Bridget?
we were at This Card Represents.
All right, Bridget. Take it.
Hello?
Hi,
Hi. And who am I talking with?
my name is Carol.
Carol. Okay, Carol. And I'm Paula, Andrea, and that was Bridget, of course. And what's your birthday?
9/17/43.
1943. Okay, so we've got a sheep in our midst, Sandy. Let me see. Let me do this. 26 and 8. Let's make sure. Let's make sure, Bridget. We got 9, 17, 26. 4 and 3 is 8. No, that's 8. So that's 34. So we've got a 7. All right, Carol, do you know anything about numerology?
Some.
Okay. Well, are you aware that you have a 7 destiny?
No.
Okay, well, you have a 7 destiny, and of course that is God's number, and it's the number of perfection. So I no doubt that you lived your life trying to be perfect. And the fact that you are a Virgo and born on the 17th hasn't helped you in any sense of the word, meaning not helped you, honey, taking the pressure off. You have really tried to be perfect in every sense of the word, tried to be the shoulder for everybody to lean on, and especially for those whom you have cared about. You've gone over and beyond the call of duty. All right?
This is true.
All right. But, Carol, now is a new day. Now is a new dawning. And you are standing this whole, as I say in cosmic therapy, when I'm talking, and I'm talking to one person, but any theme that we're talking about, when Bridget pulls out these papers, or she's reading in these books, or I'm just rambling on, it is because the people who are listening, such as yourself, that are calling, the themes that I'm talking about are relevant to you. And you are standing too, honey, in a place, in a crossroads of your life. And the things that have mattered so much are dissolving. And there's nothing you can do about it. Even though you would love, if you could hold everything in one place and freeze time, you would do it. Right, Carol?
Yes.
Okay, but you can't do that, honey. Everything is changing, because everything that you've done in your story has brought you to this place, this point of departure. Now, the word for you is departure. You got that? Hold on just a minute. Bridget, let's pull out something for her. See what we've got. Departure.
Every single thing has something to do with it, no exceptions.
There's 300 of those things in there. Oh, excuse me, Sandy. I know that was loud. All right, Carol. Every single thing has something to do with it. No exceptions. Every single solitary thing. Carol, you have got somebody that you love better than I'm breathing air. Are you here?
Yes.
All right, honey. And this person you identify with so much that you don't have your own identity. Are you with me?
I hear you.
All right, darling. Now stay with me, because you haven't called by accident. You are trying to surface because you are suffering. You're suffocating. Oh, I said suffering, didn't I? Mm-hmm. Bridget, I said suffering. Hold on. Let me get something out of this book. Go ahead and read it. Give to me, give to me, give to me. Adorn me herewith is the cry. Yet the secret is ignorant to the fact that it is much easier to receive love than it is to give it. Now, I know that you can't understand those words right now. I know you can't, baby.
Oh, but I do.
Oh, well, see, these words just, I'm